I'm working on my Cocoknits sweater here. I have my back section that I've knit, and I have my right front and my left front. And I've knit across the left front, and I'm about to join and create my sleeve here. Then I'll be knitting around the back stitches, joining and creating the sleeve here on the side of the right front, and then I'll be knitting across the right front stitches to start to join everything. So as I said, I've knit across my left front stitches here, and now I'm ready to pick up along the side of my left front, and I'll be using a double pointed needle to do this. I've discovered that I like to pick up the ladders in between our first stitch and our second stitch. In my last stitch here of my front, we had to knit the two stitches together, so it looks like I just have one here, but there were originally two stitches here. So I'm picking up in between the first and second stitch in these ladders. And I like to pick up every other ladder. The instructions here is to pick up 3 ladders and then skip one. But to keep track as I'm working my way across, if I need to knit some of these together so that I have the correct number of stitches at the end, I find it easier if I pick up every other one. So what I'm going to do is start with this first ladder here, and I'm going to go underneath it. Here's the second one. I'm going to go over it, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and then just pull some of my ends away to make sure that I'm getting, oh, there we go, there's my over, and then one more under. And if my stitches look a little bit different than yours, I've picked these stitches up before already, so they're a little bit more stretched out than maybe yours will be, but once you do this, yours will look the same. So now I'm going to start counting, including the ladders that I skipped. So I have one hidden under there, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. For my particular size, I need to have 12 stitches that I'm picking up here total. We want to pick up in all of the ladders, but we're going to be doing a number of knit 2 togethers so that by the time I reach the end, I will have 12 stitches on my needle here. And because we're going across a straight and then we're turning and crossing another straight, and we want to use one continuous needle here, I'm going to do the modified magic loop here. So I'm just going to pull my needle out of my work there and leave it sitting on the cord so that I can turn the needle and start working across these stitches here. So I'm going to start knitting into these, and just keeping in mind that I need to get rid of 3 of these, or do 3 knit 2 togethers so that I have the 12 stitches that I need at the end. And I'm going to knit these through the back loop. So there's my one. And now what I'm going to do is, I know that there's a ladder underneath there that I need to pick up. So I'm going to go under and grab that with my double pointed needle. And then I'm going to knit these 2 together. So I've gotten one of my knit 2 togethers out of the way. Then I have a little ladder under here that I need to pick up and knit that through the back loop. Another ladder under here that I need to grab, put that on my needle. I'm going to do another knit 2 together, so that's the second that I need to get rid of. one is a hidden ladder. I'm going to bring that up onto my needle. Appear to have one loop too many coming up here, so I'm just going to investigate what I did here. Oh, I grabbed something there. All right. So now I have this one that I'll knit. Got a hidden ladder. I'm going to bring it up, do my final knit 2 together. Hidden ladder, bring it up, put it on my needle. And then knit my last one. Just make sure I have my 12 that I need. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to turn and start knitting across the back stitches. The first thing that I'm going to do, again, I'm going to pull my needle out so I can turn this corner more effectively. The first thing I'm going to do when I work across the back is a knit 2 together to get rid of our selvage there. You might have a marker here from working your back stitches previously. I removed mine already, so now I'm just going to knit across the back stitches. And then I will continue on picking up the stitches on the right front of my sweater.